Exactly. That simple. And get straight into the video. Delete them, block them, do whatever you gotta do. You do not need a camera to start YouTube. You what? Like, no, don't post it because what makes you think other people are gonna like it? Just saying. So hey y'all, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Mia. If you're not new here, welcome back. So today's video is how to start a YouTube channel in 2024 part 2. I'm gonna be giving y'all a rundown of how to start your YouTube channel, how to help yourself grow, and basically all the tips and tricks, including some video ideas for you guys. This video is more in depth than the last one, so stay tuned. Alright, so let's start off with the basics. Y'all are probably tired of hearing people say this, but stay consistent. Posting 2 to 3 times a week definitely helps. I was very inconsistent because I was having storage issues, and I ended up posting back to back a couple days ago, and it has helped me grow my channel. I went from 243 to 254, so I've gained something. But it definitely helps, especially promoting yourself, but consistency really does help. Have a schedule. You want to have a schedule on when you're going to post, when you're going to edit, when you're going to film. I kind of give myself a rundown of my content planner. I plan out the day that I'm going to film, the day I'm going to edit. Sometimes if I know I'm going to have time, I film and edit the same day. If not, I edit the same day that I'm going to post the video. Know when you're going to film a certain video and when you're going to post it, edit it. You got to have that. That goes in with time management. You have to manage your time wisely, and you want to have certain post hours, which is what I haven't gotten to yet. I don't have a specific post hour. I just post whenever the video is ready, and then I promote the video. And planning, basically what I just said, you want to plan out and just have a schedule. Just be yourself. You don't want to put on a fake persona or fake personality like you're trying to be a certain YouTuber. Be yourself. You don't want to put on a fake personality because people spot that out easily. Alright, that's better. I've been changing the lighting because I don't know, something about the lighting was hitting. But moving on from basics, we're gonna move on to editing. You want to pay attention to what you're editing and what you're gonna cut out and what you're gonna add music to. You want to look for long periods of silence. You want to look for for any stuttering. Yes, you can leave like those certain parts out and make it like raw like footage, but you don't want to constantly leave those things out. Cut any long periods of silence, any stuttering, any You want to make your video look as clean as possible. Rewatch the video multiple times to make sure that everything is good. I watch mine at least 3 to 5 times after the video is complete. I just like to make sure that everything is good and everything is together, so I don't miss anything. And then once people are watching it, you're like, oh shoot, like I missed this, I missed that. No, you don't want people to point your mistakes out either. I mean, yes, of course, but once your video is out, I don't think you're gonna take your time to go back, edit it out, and re-upload it. You know what I mean? So make sure your video is edited. Add text, add music, add sound effects. You want to make your video creative, not boring. You know, you want to make your video stand out. Next is filming. You don't want to make your intros long. Introduce yourself, get into what the video is going to be, and get straight into it. For example, my intro is, if you're new here, my name is Mia. If you're not new here, welcome back. And then I say basically what the video is going to be. For example, hey y'all, my name is Mia. If you're new here, my name is Mia. If you're not new here, welcome back. Today's video is going to be how to start your YouTube channel. Exactly, that's simple, and get straight into the video. You don't want to make your intros long, especially if you already have an intro. Add previews. If y'all go to my previous video, which was my collective vlog, y'all seen that my intro was a preview. Add previews when you're doing days of my life. Go check that out on YouTube, what I'm talking about. You want to talk loud enough to where the camera or the microphone, whatever you're speaking into, picks it up. If you know you don't talk loud or you're like camera shy, get a microphone, one of those little like clip-on like small microphones. Get one of those so the audio can get picked up better. But then again, you don't want to like be whispering. Like, no, you still want to talk normal so the audio can still be picked up. I don't know about y'all, but I use CapCut as my editing software. So if there's any points where I'm thinking that I'm talking loud, but once I'm editing the video I see that, oh, you can't really hear me, I click the clip, I click volume, and it's at 100. I move it all the way to 1000 so you can hear me loud and clear. Moving on to apps. For editing, you can use CapCut, you can use Font to add like certain text into your videos, but I would say you don't really need Font. CapCut, you can get your fonts that you use on Fonto from defont.com and transport those fonts to CapCut as well and just use them. I'm gonna make a whole separate video on that and show you how to do that because I figured that out. I thought you needed CapCut Pro for that. You don't though. So I'm gonna make a tutorial on that. So I would really just say CapCut is one of the best editing softwares that you can find. They do have a pro version. I'm using the regular version, but yeah. For thumbnails, you can use Canva, Photogrid, and Fonto. Some people use Pixar. I don't really use Pixar. I mean, I don't have Pixar. I tried it once, but I didn't really like it. Like, it was just... So, definitely Canva and Fonto. Photogrid is really just putting your photos into the grid, but you can do that for Canva. So, just like I said with editing, it would be mainly Canva and Fonto. And for analytics and statistics, obviously YouTube Studio and vidIQ. If you want to keep up with your sub count, it's literally an app called Sub Count. But you could also keep up with your subscribers on YouTube Studio. So next is community. Interact with your audience. Take some time out of your day to interact with your audience. Reply to comments, like comments. Even if you can't reply to all of them, at least try to like all of them. Post on your community tab. You know, interact with your audience. Ask them how their day is going. Interact with your audience and engage in the community. You're building a community. You want to engage with the community that you're building. As for hate comments, delete them, block them, do whatever you gotta do to get them off your page. Hate is going to come. Don't engage with the hate comments. Don't do any of that. Just delete them, block them, do whatever you gotta do. As for equipment, you don't need a camera. You do not need a camera to start YouTube. You really don't. You really don't. You don't need a camera. I've been on YouTube for almost a year now and I'm still using my phone. I am now looking into those digital cameras that are like $100. TikTok Shop is promoting them, Amazon has them, Walmart has them, until I'm able to invest in the future on a Canon or a Sony. So you can record off your phone. I record on my phone, edit on my iPad. I used to edit on my phone as well, so you don't need any special equipment for that. You don't need a MacBook to edit. You don't even need an iPad to edit. Like, you could literally do everything off of your phone. You can record on your phone. You can edit on your phone. You can post from your phone. Like, you can do everything off of your phone. And have a ring light or have some type of good lighting. Sometimes you're in an area where your lighting's not good, or sometimes you're in your room and your normal lighting isn't good. You want to have some type of other lighting that you can have, a ring light, a tripod that brings a light, some type of good lighting. As for content, know your niche. Your niche is basically what your content is based on. My niche is lifestyle, fashion, vlogs, beauty, wellness, and travel. What my content based around. I do some travel vlogs, but I do lifestyle content. That's really what I do. I guess you could say my TikTok is based on fashion and beauty because I do get readies with me. I do get dressed with me. But that's really my niche. So what you enjoy watching and you know that that's the content you want to make, that's your niche. Make your content enjoyable. If you don't enjoy your own content, don't post it because you want to make sure you like your own content before posting it. If you don't like your own content, don't post it because what makes you think other people are going to like it? Just saying. So make sure you like your content. Make sure you make trendy and relatable content that you enjoy and you know others will enjoy as well. You have searchable titles. You don't want to make your titles over exaggerated. You don't want to make them extra long. I want to make them simple, creative. Have cute and interesting thumbnails. Thumbnails are the first impression, and if I see a cute thumbnail, I'm gonna click it and I'm gonna want to watch the video. But with that goes as well, make your video interesting. You don't want to make a plain normal video with no editing, with no cutouts, with no sound effects, with no music, because the video is boring. Like, the thumbnail can be cute, but once I click on your video and I see that it's kind of boring or it's boring me, I'm gonna click off. So you want to make sure that your thumbnails are cute and make a good first impression, but you also want to make sure that your videos make the good impression. As for titles, don't be boring. Make them creative, but don't make them long. Add capital letters, use numbers. Don't do clickbait. You don't want to add your title, for example, I can't, because people don't really do clickbait like that no more. But for example, oh, come to Target with me, and I go to Walmart. What? Like, no, don't do clickbait. That's really not cute, and it's not gonna get you anywhere. It's really not gonna get you anywhere, because once the people see that your video is not what you said it was going to be, they're gonna click off. There's no point in doing clickbait, because it's not gonna get you anywhere. As for growing your channel, please, 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 please don't compare yourself to others. Everybody has their own path. Everybody has their own journey, and everybody's gonna grow in their different ways. Me personally, I've seen other small content creators that are growing in a faster pace than me, and that's fine. Like, yes, I've been in this for almost a year, and I'm still at like 250 subscribers, but I get excited over every little achievement. I hit 1,000 on TikTok. I'm 50, a little bit less than 50 away from hitting 300. You know, like, I'm doing good for the, especially because I took a break off of YouTube because I was having storage issues. So me personally, I know I'm doing good. I'm not going to compare myself to others. I know it can get hard because you're like, dang, they're like growing faster. Like, what are they doing? But then again, you have no control over how your video does. You have no control over numbers. So don't even compare yourself, because at the end of the day, that's the algorithm that pushes your videos out the way they're going to push your videos out. But that also goes with having good thumbnails, cute thumbnails, interesting titles, and promoting yourself. If you don't promote yourself, it's gonna be harder for people to find your channel. So definitely promote yourself. Keep up with your growth and study your analytics. I'm gonna make a separate video on that because I just started doing that recently, and I do want to share that out with y'all. I might make it into a YouTube video, or I might make it into a TikTok. But regardless of the fact, if I make it into a TikTok, I will post it on YouTube Shorts as well. But I definitely want to help my content creators with that as well. Share your channel with your friends, with your family. There's nothing to really be embarrassed about. Although, like, sometimes, like, I had this stage where, like, a couple of people I knew at school, they were like, oh, I found your YouTube channel. And yes, I was embarrassed because, like, that's, like, people from school, you know, like, I don't like the thought of, like, people from school watching my YouTube channel. But at the end of the day, you're doing what you like, you're doing what you enjoy, and that's something that you genuinely love. So why be embarrassed about it, you know? And lastly, like I said, make trending and relatable content that you enjoy, but you know others will enjoy as well. Making money and monetization, you need to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours to fully get monetized. But once you hit, let me go ahead and go to YouTube Studio. But once you hit 500 subscribers and you have 3 uploads in the last 90 days or 3,000 watch hours, that's when you start your earning journey. So I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all. So it says start your earning journey. You earn income while connecting with your fans. So you're basically earning income with your fans, interacting and connecting with your fans. So then again, it all is a part of connecting and engaging with your audience. So once you hit those certain requirements, 500 subscribers and 3 uploads in the last 90 days or 3,000 watch hours, you get memberships. You can create a fan club. You get supers, which is like super stickers, super chat, and super thanks that your fans can buy. And then you get a certain income from it, and shopping. So if you had merch or anything along those lines, you have your own store. And make sure you have non-copyrighted music. I get my non-copyrighted music from YouTube. I can link some channels down below, but make sure your music is non-copyrighted. If you do get copyrighted but you're not monetized, it will tell you that what song was copyrighted, but you won't get a strike towards it. I'm pretty sure if you are monetized and you get 3 strikes, your channel gets deleted or something along the lines of that. But as long as you're not monetized, you're good. As for sponsorships, you want to have a business email. You don't want to use your personal email, especially if you don't check your personal email. You want to have a business email. Gmail will be your best friend for a business email. The videos that you put out can get you sponsorships. It's all about creating that content. Create the content that you like. For example, if you want to get sponsored by CeraVe, or you want to get sponsored by Neutrogena or any skincare brand, make skincare routines, make content along the lines, if you want to get sponsored by any fashion and clothing brand, you want to make fashion clothing inspired content. So it all starts with you making content. Whatever you want to get sponsored by, or by whatever brands you want to get sponsored, make that content, because those content that you end up posting can get you your sponsors. And if it's a paid sponsorship, you want to charge what you think it's worth, which I can't really get into detail with that because I'm not big on sponsorship rates. Like, I'm still getting used to it, but y'all can definitely search that up. I'm gonna leave a link down below. I forgot her name, but I'm gonna find it for y'all. And she made a series based on sponsorships, and she talks on rates. She also has a class, like an e-class that you can take, or like an ebook or something that you could take that gives you all the stuff, and it gives you tutorials on how to make your rate cards and stuff like that. So yeah, charge what you think is worth. Now for do's and don'ts. Do's, have a description down below, your audience for watching your video. I always add, like, okay, yeah, say like, thanks for watching my video. I always add, let me know what y'all want to see next. A lot of people don't check the description, but for the people that do, they might see it, might leave you a comment down below. People will do it regardless. Once they start seeing and getting more ideas of what content they want to see from you, people will end up doing it regardless and leaving you a comment down below of what they want to see. Add your socials, add your links to all your socials, to your social, to your music playlist, to anything that people are asking for, people may want. Add the link to that. And obviously add your business email. You want to add your business email to anything and everything, any descriptions, any you know how your YouTube has like your little, like, what is it called, like your channel description, not video description, but like your channel description. You want to add it there too. You want to have your business email anywhere that you can have it, in your bios. You want to post consistently. Review your videos during and after editing before you post them. You want to make sure that everything is clean and that everything is right. Hey y'all, so I'm editing this video, and if y'all couldn't tell, there was kind of a switch in the energy and how loud I was talking. I had ran out of storage in the process of me filming, so I had to go transfer all my videos to my iPad so I can put it in my editing software, delete them off of my iPad so I still have storage to send the videos and the clips that I have left to film. And I had got exhausted because it was starting not to work, and it was just a whole mess, so my energy kind of went a little bit down, but just please ignore that. Don't make your titles extra long. Don't put no type of effort into your thumbnails. Your thumbnails are your first impression. You want to make sure your thumbnails look good. Don't go through your video just once. Go through your videos at least 2 times, 3 times, or more. Don't put little to no effort into your editing. Like I said, your editing is also part of making people stay tuned in into the video. Your thumbnail has to make the good first impression, and then your video has to be interesting so people don't click off of the video. And don't put a fake personality on. Now for loose advice, get comfortable with recording in public. It's easier said than done because I'm still not comfortable with recording in public, but you just got to get used to it. Put it as people are looking at you out of curiosity, not out of judgment. People see you recording yourself and doing what you're doing, and they're like, oh, like, what? Because people don't see that often. That's not something you see. Like, yes, there's a lot of content creation, but that's not what you see on a daily basis. Support yourself before others support you. You're your biggest supporter. You're literally your biggest supporter. And like I said earlier, you have no control over how your video does. Don't give up. Don't be like, oh, I want to quit now, like this and that, because your videos aren't doing good. You have no control over your video does. The best you can do is make your thumbnail cute and make your video interesting, add some tags in the description, but you have no control over how your video does, because that's the algorithm. So yeah, now moving on to the video ideas. Some YouTube video ideas are a day in my life, my playlist, morning routine, night routine, POV or my camera for a day, a Q&A. Don't make your Q&A your first video though. A Sunday reset, a monthly reset, a weekly reset, what's on my iPhone, what's on my iPad, clean with me, tutorial videos, hygiene tips, girl talks. Now as for series or seasonal videos, we have Vlogmas, Daily Chronicles, Teenage Diaries, Visual Diaries, Digital Diaries. We got for example, a winter morning routine or a fall morning routine, study diaries, back to school season, summer diaries, and solo diaries, how to start a YouTube channel, POV or my close friends, a chit chat, get ready with me and get dressed with me, birthday prep, birthday vlog, public interviews, travel vlogs, Amazon must-haves, makeup tutorials, just stuff like that. But that's all I got for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn that post notification bell on. Comment down below any questions, any further questions that you guys have that I may have not answered in the video. And I'll see y'all in the next one. For example, my intro is, hey y'all, my name is Mia. If you're new here, my name is Mia. If you're not new here, welcome back.